I won't sing Matilda.
Alright, this is leaving from Morgan Mill parking area, right off the Carson River, going generally south. It's a nice little dirt path that first parallels the golf course, then parallels Riverview Park, turns into Carson River Park, goes all the way past Silver Saddle Ranch, down the Mexican Dam, along the Mexican Dam Trail. Oh, and also between Riverview Park and Carson River Park, it skirts along Buzzy's Ranch. That's actually relatively new in the area, that trail connector. You used to have to go up and around through Riverview Park. This is pretty torn up from our Christmas storm. It's February 1st today. There's no reason for the county to touch this until spring. It'll probably snow at least one more time. This is usually a very well-groomed walking path. Eagle Valley Golf Course to the right. You can see past my arm. It's cold today, but not unbearable. It's supposed to be about 40 degrees right now. Plus the sun adds some warmth. It's pretty nice. Got 2 layers on top and my dip tights on bottom. Full socks. Balaclava. So this bridge pretty much marks the end of the golf course. So I'm not sure if this is officially Riverview Park yet or not. I think we've got to get around the pump house to get to Riverview Park. This is probably private property or BLM. first 4 miles of this ride today. We're going north. I wasn't sure if I was struggling for the wind or struggling for the little cold I've got going. But either way, rocking my Surly Midnight Special today. Plenty grippy on these stock 47 tires. They're basically slicks. A little bit of fun in the sand. Okay. So whatever that chunk of land is, I know for a fact now we're in Riverview Park. Still paralleling the river. You can see the river over my arm there. What I've always assumed is a pump house, but I don't know. Usually pretty busy, at least by Carson City standards, on the weekends. Today is a Tuesday. I took a sick day because I don't want to get anybody else sick, but I feel okay to be out riding. Not sure I've ever been out here on a weekday, but usually would have passed at least one person walking a dog by now. Huh. Felt kind of like I missed a turn over there. So I should have been by the river. Oh well, it all goes the same place. Eventually, it's hard pack on this bike. It's like being on pavement. It's so smooth. Smooth and plenty of grip. Never heard about these tires, these Terravale tires, until I bought this Surly. Big old boy. Weird. Slow. That's not right. Oh, back up this way. Or not. I'm a little out of it, so I'm a little under the weather, but I think I just made a big circle. Or there's a second pump house, I don't know which. Try it again. Aha! There she goes. All right. So this is leaving Riverview Park. Got a little extra detour. Entering the Buzzy's Ranch connector. This used to be all part of the ranch, which I think might actually be owned by Carson City now. I don't know if this part is, but I know the part south over by River Park is owned by the city with Silver Saddle. Buzzy's might not be. Ready? Until I got this bike, I'd only ever ridden this on a mountain bike. And it's really night and day, faster. which I don't know if it matters in casual ride, but definitely lets the midnight special shine. The mountain right in front of me there is right past the valley. It's Prison Hill. I don't know if the whole thing's called Prison Hill or just the peak, but it's quite long. I think maybe 6 miles north to south, and the south end is all off-road vehicle accessible. So Jeeps and ATVs and motorcycles. And then the actual peak splits the range into 2 halves, and the north half is non-motorized only. It is building trails. There's supposed to be a path all the way around it now, which frankly there already is a path all the way around it. You just have to cut through some private property, but it's legal. The Golden Eagle Estates. It's about a half-mile dirt road that starts where the Prison Hill Recreation Area stops and ends at a gate with the pedestrian and bike access. They just shut it down because they were tired of the all-terrain vehicles ripping through there. And I love me some motorcycles, but I sure wish that community as a whole was a little more responsible. I guess you could say that about a lot of hobbies. They attract people from all kinds of walks of life. Rule number 1, don't go on private property without permission. In Nevada, that's not hard to do since 70% of the state's owned by the federal government. Keeps it open. Camp anywhere you like. So I'm crossing Carson River Road. Lands me right at Carson River Park. Now this pasture is owned by Carson City. It was purchased or dedicated as part of the Silver Saddle Ranch. Well, that's the second city park I've seen now without a porta potty that used to be there. I wonder what they're doing. That's Carson River Park. Now we are on the River Trail, which I've always called Mexican Dam Trail. I think the River Trail stays with the river. The Mexican Dam goes through this little gate, which I always struggled with on my mountain bike because the bars are so wide, but it's easy peasy on this all-road bike or gravel bike or whatever you call it. It doesn't matter. Of course, now I'm videoing it, so I'm gonna fail, right? Pop. Oh, there we go. Closer than I like, but it did the job. Well, since I'm giving a tour, I'll make sure I come back through Silver Saddle. Now I'm going to continue on what I think is called Mexican Dam Trail. This is just great for kids. Minus one road crossing that's protected now. If you want to do a 8 or 10 mile ride with your kids or your family, just park up there at Morgan Mill Cruise down to the dam. Dam's pretty fun. And the water's flowing. Oh. Good morning.
Morning.
It's still morning, right? Almost. 3 minutes. Almost the afternoon. Oh, I do love the openness of Nevada. I wish there was more water. But if there was more water, there'd be more people. There'd be more farming, ranching, building. I'll stick with my 500 miles of solitude. Ooh, damn, that was almost a derailleur stick right there. That was close. Should have avoided that better. Alright, Mexican Dam, 1 mile. I haven't seen that section where you can go down right there. I haven't seen that not flooded as long as I've been here. I don't know if it's even meant to be a trail. So to the right is the water that the Mexican Dam diverts. It was built to divert water for Silver Saddle Ranch, whatever it used to be called. Oh boy. Damn. Not sure why this particular section is so bad. I think they run trucks in this far. Just waiting for my camera to break off, my 360 to break off. Got an aftermarket mount. It's aluminum, but the weak point is still fingers. Come with the GoPro. Not much you can do about that. I'd love to do if I tour, put this 360 on the stick. So it's more in front and above me. Unfortunately, I'm coming back this way. This bike is super sturdy. Feels so planted. But no suspension, so you feel it in your hands, especially in the rough stuff. Sheesh. Brutal. This is so bad I'm tempted to go around the long way instead of going back. Whew. Howdy. There's the dam. Hopefully that comes into view. All right, there she is. Mexican Dam.